Welcome back to Y in the Morning. My name is Barry Moses, it's Barry on social media, and this is Entrepreneurship Tuesday on Y in the Morning, as I said. So our social media and handles are always right there below the screen. Y254 channel on Twitter, Y254_ channel on Instagram, and Y254 on Facebook. So this is that place that mentorship beats opportunity. And we have Mr. Vidambu himself from Ambigen Limited, which is a mentorship program, here to share his story and other stories with us. Karibu-san.
Thank you so much.
All right, your camera is number 4. Just introduce yourself, just in case I left out anything.
Okay. Oh, my name is Sam Vidombo, and I am the CEO of Ambigen Limited, and I'm also the president of another organization called Global Mentorship Program, where we do mentorship programs in high schools and colleges.
Right.
And I'm also an upcoming author.
An upcoming author.
Yeah.
You don't have a published book yet.
I have published some, but they're not really big, like as I would want them to be. I cannot call them books yet.
All right. Can we find them online? Just to see,
you can.
to get a peek of them.
You can.
All right, on Amazon?
Pardon? No, not really on Amazon, not really on Amazon yet, but the one that I'm working on will be out very soon.
All right, you'll share that with us. Yeah. But yes, karibu sana kwenye Y in the Morning.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for finding time to come and share this with us.
Thank you for having me.
I know you have another place to be, but we'll make it fast. Mentorship is your home court, but you didn't start like this. You actually went to campus to study another thing, right? Maybe you can share that with us.
I was in Delan Kimathi University in Nyeri. I did Bachelor of Commerce, undergraduate. But after finishing campus, I was lucky enough. Just like a few people who finish campus, you know, right now we have these causes of unemployment and all that. I got employed somewhere. I was earning some good money, but I was not really fulfilled. I was never happy at work.
All right.
You know, the 8 to 5 and all that, I wasn't really happy. So I had to quit my work. This dates back to my background. I am born in a very poor background, poor family. My dad is a carpenter, mom housewife, you know, living below $1 per day when we were growing up and all that, with my 4 sisters. So after finishing campus and getting that employment, I was not really happy. I wanted to go back to the site, to bring back to them. And that's where the mentorship came in. So I thought about helping people, not to go through what I went through when I was young.
All right.
You know? So that's what
this must have been a huge risk for you. Guessing you're coming from a humble background, your parents have invested everything they had in you to go to school, and then you get a job, and then you decide you're going to resign from the job. This was a big risk for you. Did you seek any advice before you resigned from your work?
Actually, I remember the first time I told my mom that I was going to quit my job. My mom was like, "Are you mad, Sam? Are you mad?" But I told them, I explained to them, but they could not understand. But after then, they came to understand. After seeing the fruits of mentorship and all that. So I cannot say that I really sought any advice from anybody, because it was from me. Even if your gut. Even if I got advice from somebody and they told me, no, don't do it, I could still go ahead and do it. I was not really happy.
How was it like the first 3 months after quitting, or first 4 months?
I can't say that they were tough. Even if they were tough, they were not really tough for me, because I was happy now. My happiness came. Because for me, I like helping people. I like mentoring people. I like helping people achieve their dreams in life. Because for me right now, I'm achieving my dream because I was born to mentor. I was born to lead. I was born to help people achieve their dreams.
You were born to impact lives.
I was born to impact lives and to be a significant. For me, I don't seek success. I seek significance.
Significance.
I don't seek success.
Which is the word of the day right there. Significance is the word of the day. Remember, we're on Facebook at Y254, and Facebook is the place of concern today because we have a question there. And the question is, have you ever bought anything online? And what was the result of were you happy as a consumer? So head straight to our Facebook so we can get your feedback. We'll be sampling them towards the end of the show. So significance is the word. I'd like to know, how does Ambigen Limited come around?
Now, Ambigen Limited is, it was my first organization. It's actually a company, right? It was my first organization which I formed really after quitting my job. Because now the Global Mentorship Program is an affiliate of Ambigen Limited. That's where everything happens in the organization.
That is where you started?
That's where I started. Then the Global Mentorship Network, that's where we do the programs of mentorship and all that in schools. We run mentorship programs in very many schools, high schools and also colleges. Yeah, so that's basically what we do. Mentorship is everything.
Mentorship is everything.
It's very important.
All right, so 2 things exist in this sphere right here: mentorship and opportunity. Opportunity is lacking, mentorship is there. So youths will say, or critics will say, too many mentors, not enough opportunities. What would you say about that?
I cannot say that we have too very many mentors. Mentors in Kenya are very few. A role model is not a mentor. A role model is not a mentor. And just because somebody is a public figure doesn't mean that they are your mentors. You know, a mentor should be somebody who grows with you in your journey of success. They should always be there with you. Like maybe I should give you an example of our mentorship programs in high schools. We are always there. We go to these schools every week. We meet these students one-on-one. That's what mentorship is all about. It should be a process so that you can monitor their progress. So you cannot say that there are there are very few mentors, yes, but role models are there. They are very
role models are there. Yeah. What about the opportunity part? People will say there are not so many opportunities in this country right now as we speak, but mentors will tell you, go for what you want, go out there and conquer the world, but the opportunities are lacking, and that's a fact.
Opportunities are not lacking. That's why before we went online, I was telling you that in Kenya, many youths start businesses. They don't solve problems. That's why they say that there are no opportunities. Opportunities are there, very many. You know, everybody in this world was born to do something. We can't all of us be self-employed. That's true. Not all of us can be self-employed. That's true.
Not all of us are leaders.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, not all of us are leaders. No, that one. All of us are leaders, but all of us cannot be self-employed. You know, actually, the truth is, all of us are employed. Even if you're self-employed, you are employed. Because the word employment, what does it mean?
You're working.
You're working. So all of us are employed, even if you're unemployed, self-employed, or anything. So opportunities are there. It's you to go for them. And that's why I was telling you about the solving a problem. Opportunity lies in the problem. If somebody
for every problem lies an opportunity.
If somebody is outside there and they are broke, it means they're not solving any problem. Money is given as a result of solving somebody's problem.
All right.
So if you are broke, you're not solving anything in this world.
All right, so what you're trying to tell me, the secret is not getting into business. The secret is finding a problem, solving the problem, and that becomes a business.
That becomes a business. From the problem, from the solving of the problem, you get something from it.
You get something
just
from
like us, we do mentorship. Yeah, that we help people achieve their dreams. Problem is them achieving their dreams. So we help them achieve their dreams. Then from that we earn something.
So that is how you form your business. So the secret in business is in solving problems.
Whenever, as an entrepreneur, whenever we see a problem, see an opportunity there.
See an opportunity there.
When you see garbage all over Nairobi, see an opportunity in that garbage. When you see crime in Nairobi, see an opportunity in the crime.
All right, even in crime, there's opportunity.
Yeah, there's opportunity. Right. Because it's a problem. It's a problem for us.
I feel that. Remember, we are on social media. They're always right there below the screen. We are looking forward to your feedback so we can sample them towards the end of the show. All right, I remember in high school, we used to get mentors coming around, and most of us were not even paying attention, let alone interested in what was going on over there. So how do you manage to get the attention of 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds?
First of all, we are not motivational speakers, we are mentors. That is the difference. A motivational speaker comes there, tells you, work hard, never give up. We're used to those things. Why are you telling me to work hard? I know I should work hard, you know? So you come here, speak for 1.5 hours, 2 hours, telling me work hard, never give up, make a timetable. You don't even tell me how to make a timetable. So that's why I get bored. I can't continue listening to you.
That's why we were getting bored, for sure.
Yeah, even me, I was getting bored those days. But for us, we don't motivate them. The students suffer from something called a motivational dip. You motivate me, next 2 hours, I am out of the motivational something that you told me, you know? It's called the motivational dip. So we don't really go the motivational side. Actually, if you motivate a fool, you get a motivated fool. You know? So we don't we don't do motivational things. We do mentorship. One-on-one.
All right. So you need to get this particular person out of their mindset first, if it was a wrong mindset. For that matter, and before you get to motivate them. You don't want motivated fools in the streets.
You don't want to get motivated fools.
All right. So at Ambigen, what are some of the things in your mandate as Ambigen?
We do sales trainings. Actually, our organization is all about services. We don't have a product that you can see and all that. We offer human resource services. We also do sales trainings in other companies. So that's basically what we do at Ambigen Limited. And then the mentorship now comes in. But what we do mostly is mentorship. We do a lot of mentorship. Just like I was telling you, from here I'm heading to Embu, a school called Chicago Girls. You know, yeah. So we run these mentorship programs in high schools.
What is the name of the school again?
Siakago Girls. Siakago Girls.
Siakago Girls.
In
See you,
Embu.
Siakago Girls, in a few.
Yeah.
This gentleman will be joining you. All right. So, in your own words, in a few words, for that matter, what would you say is the difference between motivation and mentorship?
Motivation is a short-term thing. You know, like I come and speak to you for 1 hour, 30 minutes. But mentorship is a long-term thing. Like our mentorship programs in school run the whole year. We should meet the students every week. We must meet them. We must, not we should, we must. That's what mentorship is all about. We want to be with them in this journey. We want to see their progress. Motivation, you come just and speak to me and then go, I'll never see you again. So you just motivated me for 30 minutes and went.
So motivation is a temporary thing. It's a short-term thing. Mentorship is a long-term thing.
And the motivation
it's
never
a process.
works. Motivation never works.
Motivation never works.
No, you'll never see somebody telling you, I got an A in KCSE because somebody motivated me. Never.
But you get somebody saying, we won that game because we got a very good pep talk from the coach.
That's now the difference.
Yes.
From the coach. You're talking about a game, maybe football.
Yes.
They were motivated before they went to play. That was like 2 minutes before they went to play.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing they still have that motivation.
Yes.
But now somebody comes here, this is first term, this is January. You're motivating me to work KCSEs in December. Will I still be having
All
that
I'm
motivation?
saying is we can't say motivation doesn't work.
It doesn't.
But it works in some cases. We just add a case scenario.
If in a game it works because somebody is motivated before they go to work. You know. But okay, what I'm saying is this: it should be even if it should be motivational mentorship in a way.
Right.
You know, like you're mentoring me, but you're motivating me every time. So it should be long term.
It should be long term.
But if you just motivate me once, it will never work.
All right. So motivation should work hand in hand with mentorship.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wonderful. All right. So as a person in business, as much as you mentor people, Ambigen Limited is a business with a structure, and it's run like any other business. You've come a long way. Running this business, how big is the business so far as per human resource?
We have 12. We have 12 employees in our organization who are really doing well. You know, for me, I like making leaders because everybody in this world is a leader. I don't like having followers. You know, you work with me. Nobody can work with me for more than 2 years. Because I want you to go out there to also do your own stuff. I don't want you to just be working with me 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, you're still working under me. I want you to go and form your own thing. You know? So that's what I do because I like making leaders.
All right. Yeah. So out of these 12 people, none has worked with you for more than 2 years?
Most of them finish campus, they come work with us. 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, they're going to form their own.
All right. Yeah. Employers talk about loyalty so much, and I don't think you can earn that in less than 2 years.
Loyalty, it depends on your relationship with your employees. In fact, for me, I don't call them employees. I call them partners. They're not really working for me. They are working for themselves. They are working for the other people whom we are working with because I told you are doing services. We are helping other people. So we are partnering with them to help other people. So loyalty is always there. So long as we are partnering. But if this guy is working under you, nobody likes being told, do this, do that. You know? And that is the area where employees tell employers, employers tell employees, do this, go there, come before 8. If you come at 8:01, I fire you and all that. We don't do that. We are partnering with people. Yeah.
Wow. I think you need to tell that to so many employers out there. Mine is good. Mine is good. It gives me, or she gives me an opportunity. Another thing I'd like to know, what are some of the challenges you've had so far running Ambigen?
Marketing.
Marketing is
the biggest challenge.
Marketing is the biggest challenge.
If I don't know you, I can't do business with you. I should do business with you until I know you. You know, so marketing is key. Selling and marketing. Selling comes under marketing. Comes under after marketing.
As a result of?
Yeah, if after you've marketed your product, now I can buy it.
So that is the biggest challenge, right there. But we're living in the information age.
Yeah,
we have so many platforms that you can use to market. You don't need to take an advert to your television.
That's true. But still, it's a challenge. Again, all those things come with finances and all that. But it's still a big challenge. What I'm saying is you need to be known. As a business person, for me to buy a product, I should know you. So you need to market yourself. Not everybody in Kenya is in Facebook. You know, not everybody. Why is it that Coca-Cola still markets itself? And they're a big brand. Safaricom still markets itself. It's a big brand. So marketing is key.
Marketing is key. And that is the biggest challenge you are facing right there. Out of your 12 employees, I'd like to know what is the structure like? Who does what? All of them mentors, or do you have somebody for the books?
Most of them are mentors. We don't. I'm for the books because I did accounting. I'm a CPA. I'm a CPA right now. I did CPA. I'm CPAK. So I'm the one for the books. We have the CEO. We have the assistant, of course, and then we have the mentors. So the mentors are the ones who really help us in everything. We train them to be mentors. Then they become the mentors, and of course they'll, just like I told you, after 2 years, 3 years, they are doing their own stuff.
Success
so we mentor
stories.
them also to go outside and be leaders.
All right. Some of your success stories, if you are willing to highlight them for us.
There's this student who finished campus around 3 years ago. And he was really down. He came from the same background which I came from when I was growing up.
Humble one.
A very humble background. After finishing campus, he got a first class. You know, anybody who finishes campus and gets a first class expects to get employed, earning 6-figure and all that kind of stuff. But for him, he didn't get anything. So he was like, "Hey Sam, maze nilipata first class, but sina job. What should I do?" Kambia, okay, you can do something. There's something you're born in this world to do. In as much as you got your first class, it's not really after employment that you should go for. You can do something. You can solve a problem. So he was, you know, for him it was like, I want to start a business. I told him, don't start a business, solve a problem. You know, and his problem was, I seen a capital. I told him, man, we have 4 factors of production. We have land, we have labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Most of the youths lack entrepreneurial part of the skills. So I told him, hey, I will be with you in this journey. He came to Nairobi. He found an organization for, you know, solving this issue of garbage collection. It's a very big challenge in Nairobi right now. That was the problem. And for him, I told him, hey, you can look an opportunity in this. Right now, he's doing well. That's the success story I have. It's a very big organization right now.
All right, so you took him through all these 3 years. And at that point of disillusionment, what would you tell somebody who's watching us right now, who's at that phase right now?
After finishing campus and they think they have lost everything in life. What I always tell young people is we live in an age of social media. We live in an age of information. And right now, we live in a world of networking. If you don't know how to network, you will never get anything in life. Instead of going over and looking for employment and all that, you can start something. Just network. Be close to like-minded people. People who are thinking like you. People who are doing the same thing that you are doing. And that's where you end up doing something in a life.
So networking is key. Networking is information is key. Wonderful. We have a clip of you doing what you do best right there. So maybe you can share with us what's going on in your day-to-day.
This was a mentorship program. I think it was last year. We were doing some mentorship at Nyeri. This was Kim Nyeri. We were talking to some students there about entrepreneurship and all that. Yeah.
All right. Wonderful. We have other clips as well of you doing your thing, and we'll be sharing the clip after this interview, so you can get a taste of this gentleman doing what he does best. How can they get you guys on social media?
Social media, Sam Vidombo. Personally, they can get me on Sam Vidombo.
Just look them straight into the eyes as you give them the handles.
I have a Facebook page, Sam Vidombo. That's where everything happens. You just get me Sam Vidombo. Then they'll get all the information about me. If they need my contacts, they are there.
What about the company ones?
We have the one for Global Mentorship Program. They can also link them up.
All right.
Yeah. But basically, they can if they want anything, they can go through me, Sam Vidombo. Everywhere, Instagram, Facebook, and all that, Sam Vidombo.
All right. As a mentor, as a leader, and you said everybody is a leader. As we wrap this up, some people say the problem with Kenya is corruption. Some people say the problem with Kenya is lack of faith in God. The religious people will say that. Some people will say it's lack of leadership. Some people will say all sorts of things. What do you think is the problem with Kenya first?
The problem with Kenya is Kenyans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
These people, we call them corrupt. Where did they come from? They came from us. They are a reflection of whom we are. If they are corrupt, we are also corrupt.
We are corrupt as well.
Because they came from us. These are the guys who elected from us. We are also corrupt. So
they didn't come from another country.
Problem in Kenya is Kenyans.
The problem with Kenya is Kenyans.
That's the reality.
The solution?
The solution is Kenyans also. We should change. You know?
The solution is Kenyans.
It is us to change.
All right, it's not lack of leaders, it's not lack of anything, it's just us.
Kenya has very many good leaders, but they come from us, then they go out there because they want to be like us, they also become corrupt, like we are.
Thank you very much for the insight, sir. Where can we catch you at your next event or...
We are organizing an event, so they can just follow me on Facebook, Sam Vidombo. They can like my Facebook page, then they'll get everything from there.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Sam Vidombo. We appreciate you. All the best in your endeavors, and thank you very much for what you're doing for the youth
and with the youth much for having me today
in this country. All right, we've come to the end of this. Right up next, we have a clip of Sam Vidombo doing his thing out there. But remember, we have a question on Facebook. That is, have you ever bought anything online, and were you satisfied with what you got? Head straight to our Facebook, because we have a special place in our hearts for everybody who sends their feedback our way. We'll be sampling them towards the end of the show. Don't touch that dial, don't go nowhere.